Well, hello everyone. We're back with another nonprofit spotlight segment. Today we are featuring Matthew, who's a marketing and communications director for the freeFall Theater.
That's right.
Very nice to meet you, Matthew.
Nice to meet you.
Yes,
My goodness.
we're actually meeting for the first time ourselves. So not only is this a get to learn from our standpoint, we also want to make sure we share the mission with our followers. We are going to feature the freeFall Theater at not only our Tampa event as our featured charity, but in St. Pete as well. The Tampa event, we're having that next Thursday at the Aloft Hotel, followed by the following Thursday at the Station House in downtown St. Pete. I believe you guys are going to be on site for that.
We are. We definitely will. I know I'll be there.
So we're going to learn a little bit more about them today, and then at the event you can follow up to learn more and see how you can get involved. So Matthew, I'm kind of going to turn this over to you to start at least. So let us know a little bit about the freeFall Theater.
Absolutely. freeFall Theater, we were founded in 2008. Our first production was The Wild Party, but we didn't have a space then, so we did it at Studio at 620, which is downtown St. Petersburg, which a lot of people know about. And we found this space around 2011 where we did our first production, which was The Frogs by Stephen Sondheim. A really, really interesting musical, sort of pushed the boundaries a little bit with our first show, which became sort of a hallmark for what we have been doing. Absolutely. And our 10-year anniversary season was 2020, the year everything changed for most nonprofits, especially those who operate as a full-time theater company. But we are a full-time professional theater company, one of two in St. Petersburg, and we're probably the youngest of both of those. And we've been around maybe about 11, 12 years now. So people are still finding out about freeFall Theater.
I agree. We spoke earlier about adding you guys in the directory and what we're doing, but that's how I came about it. So just like with everything we do when we do these spotlights, we want to shed light on what you guys are doing. Everything Inspire's been doing for the last years had community in mind. I was going through the website like I told you, and I'd like to how are you getting the community and connecting members within the community here through your theater?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we knew coming back from the pandemic and kind of finding our way from a time where we were told we really couldn't do any shows to when we decided to launch in fall 2020 our drive-in theater series. We built a drive-in stage out back that had audiences pull up in their car and they could listen on a radio station. We had the broadcast show into their car safely and then watch the show. We had the actors spaced out, and we thought it was important for the community to be able to bring everyone back together in a way that was safe. Because so many people got used to just watching things on TV and streaming, and you almost think you don't want people to be away from theater for too long. They might forget about it. It's true. So we brought them back. And so this whole new season this year has been all about how we can, we call it sort of the campfire. Storytellers since the beginning of time have gathered around the campfire, told stories that enlighten, that entertain, that are funny, that are sad. There are all those different things. We have decided to bring everybody back to freeFall, bring them back around the campfire again. And that's what we've done. So our new season really wants to we call it simply Escape a While. Because we feel like if you turn on the TV, the news is always bad recently, right? So we feel like we can still do meaningful productions that are timeless as opposed to timely.
Yes.
And I feel in an interesting way we're able to bring people back together again. That's the most important part of community.
I agree. I agree. And that's a great segue into, again, I've got the bullet points.
I love it. You're doing great.
It's easy, but that's a great segue because St. Pete and Tampa Bay in general offer such a diverse range. How are you guys touching on diversity through plays, and where do you see that going in the near future?
Our artistic director, Eric Davis, who founded the company, he's always believed that the diversity should be seen on stage, that you should really see people who reflect the community at large, and that is something that happens at freeFall even since our beginning. We don't want to call it non-traditional casting; we call it diversity forward casting, where you might see a production at freeFall and see someone in a role that you've never seen that way before. You know what I mean? That's an exciting thing. Plus, with this production we're currently doing, Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, we decided to seek out a theater company in Los Angeles called the Ebony Repertory Theater Company. and they brought this production over to present to our audiences. So it's a great partnership for us to work with a theater company that has their staff is predominantly people of color, and we knew that would be very important to us, and we thought that the story would be told in a very interesting and thought-provoking way with a team that really understood what was happening, in this storyline. So we're very proud of that, and so we continue to do all of that here at freeFall.
Okay.
From all sorts of different perspectives. Even if you go on our website, we say that we've always really embraced all aspects of our artistic community, and we will always do so.
Which that's a true definition of art if you really break it down.
Absolutely.
So that's I guess that's a great. Another segue is if I'm an acting student or I want to pursue this, how do I get involved? You guys offer classes, or can you explain that a little bit?
So we haven't really, because we're so young, we haven't really gotten that. We're working towards an education program, and we have a unique initiative next year that we may be working with a Theater for Young Audiences company out of Tampa that will be coming here to present some stuff, so both sides of the bay represented. Okay. But for us, one of the things that we really enjoy is that you can come to freeFall, you can see world-class entertainers from here in Tampa Bay, but from all over the country. So we've also worked with USF. We did a cabaret called USF Voices, where they worked for a certain amount of time as part of classwork. They worked on production, a cabaret, and they got to do it with our resident musical director, Michael Raby, and then they got to present the show as part of our tandem series of cabarets. So we do have a real focus on liking to do that as much as possible, and I think that classes for young people are the very next step in our growth.
That's really great to hear. And what days of the week are you guys in production?
We run Wednesdays through Sundays, year round, 6 shows year round, Wednesdays through Sundays. We also have a tandem series. People don't really know this, but we started a new initiative this year where you can see as much freeFall as you want to for only $29 a month. That's a subscription.
Membership based or subscription?
Yeah, we have subscribers, and with the subscription, you can see as many things as you want to at freeFall as you want to. The 6 main stage shows, but also our tandem series cabarets, our movie screenings, our game night. We have a game show night. We have we thought about it this way. A lot of times when you go to the theater, right, you go to a theater company, the difference with so many people around here support the visual arts on both sides of the bay because you can actually physically go to that place and always see something. Now at theaters sometimes we're dark, right? We're not on Mondays or Tuesdays, or maybe we're taking a period of time to rehearse the show and there's nothing playing. Eric's idea now is there's always something to do at freeFall. Because we want people to come in. So.
And the space is beautiful. I wish we would have been able to.
I know, it is gorgeous.
There, but it's way bigger than you'd think.
You might be able to get some footage.
I think we're going to take some pictures, but it's a gorgeous space. Very impressed by this. Another gem in St. Pete that you don't even know exists. I guess, Matthew, how do I go about getting tickets? Is it through the website? Or?
Absolutely. You can always do our website, freefalltheater.com, and the box office is open Wednesday through Sunday. I think Wednesday through Friday it's 10 to 3, and then on Saturday and Sunday it's 12 to 3. But our box office is truly open 24 hours a day when you go to freefalltheater.com.
And to close out the interview or the spotlight.
You're great.
I'm trying.
I feel like I'm on James Corden or something.
I'll take it. Very important for us to build awareness. Obviously, we learned a little bit about your mission, but we would like anybody who's looking to volunteer, if you could shed some light on that, so we can share that with our
Volunteers are the lifeblood of what we do. We couldn't do. Tonight there are 4 volunteers here in addition to our staff members who help people. They seat people, but we use volunteers for a variety of different things here, and you can always do that too on the website. There is a button for volunteering.
You can do it.
You can, and you can sign right up, and then we use an app. It's an app-based sign-up that it's really easy to do, and we love having as many volunteers as around as we possibly can. We think it's a big part of what we do.
And you can make a direct donation through there as well?
Absolutely. It has everything you need.
Nice. Yeah. So I guess I'll leave it to you if you want to close. Anything you'd like, again, our network is growing here, so if you want to give out one more, we can kind of, sorry, I'm trying to
No, no.
how to
Like
close
a wrap
it.
up. Yeah.
If you want to.
Well, you know, for years, freefall theater has always been the new kid on the block for many years. There's a lot of great theater companies in this area,
Yeah,
and you've got the Straz, of course, across the bay. You know, which brings shows in from out of town. But I always think that the best thing about freefall is it's world-class theater made right here in St. Petersburg.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yes,
right here in Tampa Bay.
Yep. Keep it local and support
Yes.
local. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Matthew, we're looking forward to having you guys at the event.
We can't
and
wait.
Hopefully, longer term relationship and partnership with you guys. We'll do our best through our network to promote it. And thank you for your time.
Thanks for all you do.
Awesome.